Alright, this is Tom from anti-proton.com, and I'm responding to Stalker's video. I got the word stalker, I didn't get the other word. It's Bulgarian, but it looks like Russian, so it's probably pronounced the same, but whatever. Anyway, he has Samarskite, I believe, and here's why I believe it. If you look at this, it looks a lot like what he has. See the shiny, kind of reminds you a little bit of obsidian, sort of, kind of reminds you a little bit of galena, graphite, a couple of other things. But anyhow, let me pull these little guys out. I only have tiny pieces of it, and he has huge ones. Let's see just how radioactive it is. He doesn't have a Geiger counter, so maybe this will give him some idea. This gets about 30 to 40 counts per minute. Now let's see what we get on alpha only. Now I'm going to pause this until we get to maximum. Alright, looks like we have about 6,300 counts per minute, plus or minus, on alpha, beta, gamma, and X-ray. Let's pull that away. And now we will put the cap on it. This cap will shield us from alpha and weak beta, and maybe a tiny bit of X-rays, but most of them will make it through. Now let's see what we get. This is kind of like strong beta and gamma. So as you can see, alpha was about half of the radiation, plus or minus. Yeah, about half the radiation was alpha. Move this just a little bit away and it stops. And that's because distance is your friend. Big time. Alright, well, let's drop down to nothing. Let's take a look at what the photons look like with a low energy scintillator. Here's a low energy scintillator. This is an RAP-47 low energy scintillator. Alright, let's turn the sound off on this. Turn the sound on this. Now we're off the scale at max reading. That's on times 1, which would be 0, 100, 200, 300. Now let's go to times 10. That's now times 10. 0, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Okay? So we're at about 500 counts per minute. And we're off the chart. So now we're going to go to times 100. Times 100. 0, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. Counts per minute. But as you can see, distance is your friend. Small amount of distance really drops that down. Alrighty. So, Samarskite, that's what I believe that this is. Well, I believe that that's I believe that that's what this is, and I believe that's what he has as well. It's hard to be sure without a Geiger counter, but there you go. To give you some idea, if you don't have this too close to you, it's reasonably safe. Don't put it beside your bed. Don't eat it. Wash your hands after you use it. Don't put it in your pocket. Just kind of put it somewhere away from you is a smart idea if you want to keep something like this. But even just a few feet makes the difference. Alright, well anyhow, this has been Tom from anti-proton.com, and remember to be safe with your uranium samples. I know I am.